down through many generations. Don't forget that there's a jump button! Don't forget there was a jump button! I believe it was! Okay. They called me out on it. They said, you just found out how to jump the other day. I assume that makes sense if you're human. Perhaps you will find it useful. I can go swimming? I didn't mean to do that. But apparently I can go swimming. So, good to know. Can I jump? Straight up? I bet he has like a hot human form or something. Maybe. You never know. Maybe. I don't really want to find out. But you never know. What request for wild leek? Accept. Something's oh, yes! Go, 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 go. I want the bug thing. Yes, you do. Don't lie. I don't. I really don't. And then it was all like whoosh, and then bzzzt, and I was all like, oh, wham! Ooh, amazing. Bugs, 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 bugs. Let's go. Lee, you came! Are you ready to become an entomologist? I mean, someone who studies insects. Yeah, that's what I do. There are lots of cool bugs in Mystria, and Mr. Errol at the museum agreed we have a whole wing dedicated to them. I'm so excited! So are we. Until now, Luke's been bringing all of his finds back to his room. But it's a big job, being the only entomologist in Mystria. Will you join me? I've gotta catch them all! That's cute. That's really cute. That's what I like to hear. Yes! Yes! I want to catch all the bugs! Oh, hey. Hi, Valen. Don't worry, it's free. We're not unreasonable here. You want to give me my first checkup? Okay. Bestie. Okay. Wild leek. Oh, I need to go grab a leek. Who am I supposed to give this to? The leek? Yeah. Is this for Raina? Yeah. Okay. Let me go grab a leek. Let me drop a bunch of stuff off in my off of my inventory so I can just go catch a bunch of bugs. It's bug catching time. Come here. Get ready. Get inside the house. Drop this off. We don't need this. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Give me a wild leek so I can go give it to Raina and we can complete this quest. I'm also gonna go buy myself a fishing rod because I don't want to wait for someone to get me one. So I'm gonna go get one myself. And then we will go and see, we will keep the fishing rod and then see if we can find any extra bugs and such. Like here. Got it! A beach hopper. A surf beetle. Give me a fishing rod. Yeah. Wonderful. I want to play this now. It looks so fun. It is. It's very fun. When we were playing through the demo of it, I was very excited for this game to come out. I will not lie. Alrighty, here we go. Come here, fishy fishy. I don't remember what button I gotta press. I just gotta click. What kills me? What kills me? Every time I catch something, it's hold it up, peace sign. That is my favorite thing. Wait, watch. Okay. Wait, can I jump into the water? Come on. Oh, no, maybe I can't. There we go. Come on, fish. Watch. Watch my character after I catch it. Peace! It just knew. It knows. It knows the default. It knows the default bisexual stance. And that's the truth. That is the gosh darn truth! Can I jump over the fence to go get it? No. Oh. It's just the default
bisexual.
That's the truth. Yeah, I am. You're right. Okay. Get over here. Nope. Got it. Let's go. Pro bug catcher out here. I'm headed to the museum. See if we can donate any of this stuff here. If I don't see another bug before we get to the museum, I will catch another fish. Yeah, because the museum's up here. Any buggies? No. One more fish. Hi, bird. Nice. +1 fish skill. Alrighty. Donate. I can't donate that one? Smallmouth bass? Damn. I guess they just don't want me donating everything, which is fair. But I want to catch everything. That's the goal. Ooh, 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 ooh. An ant. Alrighty, we gotta go to the Dragon Inn, because that's where Reina is, so I can give her this leek. Because we are completing all of the quests that we can. There's Reina. Oop. Oop. Yeah, turn in. Thank you for the potato soup. Alrighty. Perfect weather today. Perfect for fishing anyways. Swing by my farm whenever you like. The animals are friendly and they love meeting new people. Oh, but it's no rush. I'm sure you got plenty to do with getting the lay of the land here in Mysteria. Okay, Aiden. Alrighty. I've got shards of something. I gotta keep my eye out for those little, like, lumps in the ground. Because I don't want to miss any of those. What do we got? Alrighty, a walleye! What other fish can we find? Another walleye! Come here, little fish! Turn around! Turn around! Turn! Come on, fish! Can I jump in? Can I just not jump in here? Oh, I guess that kind of scares it away, doesn't it? Never mind. Don't do that. Alrighty, learning how to fish. Turn around. It's like Animal Crossing fishing all over again. A trout. Let's go. love a good fishing game. Let's go. A walleye. Level 2 fishing. What can we find over this way? Let's see. I think I've already gotten this one a couple times. Oh, I'm out of energy. Wait, I have a potato soup. Uh-huh. Good to know. What are you? Crushing cart. Wow. Wow. Okay. A wonderful, wonderful time. Alrighty. Let me go back home. Actually, no. Let me go to the museum. Let me donate as much as we can. And then we'll keep fishing. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Anything you want to say to Joe's before she goes on to the windowless neighborhood park where she screams at children and digs at for floor food?
Armadillos keep digging little holes in my backyard.
Tell her to not eat any floor food this time. Screaming at the children are, I guess, okay. But no floor food. No floor food. Bad idea. Bad idea. No floor food. Alrighty, I'm coming over here because I want to find the ruins stuff again. See if there's any bugs. As well. Over this way too. Keep you updated on the floor food situation. She will promise nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware. There's one here. Shard mask. What we got? Another shard mask. And then what is this? Beautiful. So we've already done all that. Anything else that's over around here? I'm sure I could get rid of stuff out of my inventory if there was stuff over here. But it doesn't look like it. Okay, let me donate this stuff real fast and we run home. Oh, ladybug! Can I get rid of this? How do I... Okay, wait. Let me go donate, and then I will be right back. I will literally come grab you, little tiny ladybug that I just caught. Give me a second. Donate? A shard. Oh, shoot. Okay. Escape. How do I just toss it out of my inventory? No. Can I delete it? I, inventory, J, journal, M, backpack. Oops. I'm gonna go get the ladybug. Ladybug. There we go. Okay. If I can donate it, great. If I can't donate it, I'm selling it. Oh, I was supposed to go give a gift to Reese today. Shoot. Can I give him a flower? Maybe we'll see. Oh, but he likes building things. Maybe I give him like a shard or something? I don't know. I found my fish picture and I think it's spectacular. Incredible. Okay, everybody's down at the inn. At the Dragon Inn. Okay, run. Go. Happy birthday, Reese! Where is he? He's not here. Why does it look like literally everybody is here? Except for him. He's back at home. Fudge. No! Okay, run! Now we really gotta run. Found your fish picture? Okay. Perfect. Love that. Run, 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 run. I'm going to enter their house at 11:30 p.m. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. Reese! No. He's here somewhere. Where is he? Is he in his room somewhere? I'll go up here. Fuck it. Hey. Farm coming along? Hey, can I give you... Thank you. I mean, it's your birthday. Did you like that or no? Reese, 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 Reese. Didn't like it. It's fine. It's gonna take a while for me to figure out what everybody likes in terms of gifts. Because obviously, since this is the first time that the game is, like, being released, there's not gonna be, like, a wiki page that I can, like, look it up. So. We're running home. And the base keeps running and running and running and running and running, running and running, running. Okay. Go, go, go. Bug, 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 bug. Gotcha. Haha. Okay. Sell this one, sell this one. Sell. 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 Keep everything else. Get to bed. Get to bed, get to bed. Get to bed, get to bed, get to bed. Sleep. Alrighty. Nice. That feels pretty good. Level 6. Level 7. Let's go. Level 8. That's what I get for fishing all day. Woohoo! Alrighty. Spring 4. Spring 5. Friday night at the inn? I just want to make sure progress is saved. I don't want to, like, mess it up. Okay, and then give me my watering can, just in case. Look at all the turnips! Alrighty, let's water. Beautiful. Mystria has a tradition where everyone gathers at the Sleeping Dragon Inn on Friday nights. That's tonight, and this is your invitation. Invitation. Meet me at the inn after 6 p.m. tonight. Keep me company, and I'll throw you in a free drink. Okay, Raina. Oh. Wonderful. I'm gonna take a quick BRB, gamers, so that I can go to the bathroom, and then we'll keep playing with this game. So, give me just a few minutes. BRB. Alright, it became that point in the stream where I needed to grab a little snack. So I have a handful of pretzels with the little peanut butter on the inside. Highly recommend. There you go. We back. Hello. Okay, let's see. We have 10 now. Although there is much that I cannot remember from ages past, the feeling of springtime is something one cannot forget. Okay, use shrine. Let's see. Prepared pickler? Oh, prepared picker! Okay. Yeah, I don't really care. We'll see about that. Archaeology. That might actually be useful. Sometimes double the amount. We'll see. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the fish one. Just because we can. We'll figure it out eventually. I gotta bring a caterpillar to a hemlock. We can try. Stinky stamina pill. Oh, stinky stamina potion. I can't read tonight. Attractive and extremely talented bathhouse owner seeks a gopher to find and hand over a lilac. Alrighty, we got our caterpillar. I do want to see if we can find another one though, because I need to donate it to the museum as well. So I don't want to like fuck it up and like not be able to find another one again, you know? Lilac for what's her name? For Juniper? I think I'm obsessed with Juniper. Okay, wait, go slow. Go. Got it. Yes. I like bug catching. This is fun. Bug catching and fishing. That's all that I'm going to end up doing in this game. That's it. Wait, I can't donate a snail? Sad. Okay, well, it's fine, I guess. Alrighty. Snail unwanted. I don't know. I would just be... It's cute. I don't know why they wouldn't want a snail. I do want to go over here again to look for the artifacts and stuff. I feel like this is going to be like a daily thing. Like I have to go over and check what's over here like every day. See if there's anything like important or good. There's clay. Okay, we can donate that. And an ancient gold coin. Have I already donated this? I think maybe we have already, but that's okay. I would assume so, since it's like the artifact isn't something we have to like go and discover, I guess. Here's another one. There we go. That's one that hasn't been identified. There we go. Ancient stone lantern. That's cool. Down this way. Okay. And then we'll go over to Juniper and give her the... Give her the lilac that she wants. If I remember correctly from this cutscene. From the last time. I think I remember. What happened here? What happens here? Oh, I found the lilac. Don't worry, I got the lilac. Here's the bath. There you go, Juniper. Hi, Dozy! Nice. Now follow me. What are you little gremlins doing here? We're following that smell. That super gross smell. If I knew baths could make you smell like this, I wouldn't try to avoid them. It's like stink armor. What's in this cauldron isn't for the bath. It's for a health tonic. One sip, you'll be instantly refreshed. There we are. That unfortunate smell has cleared right up. Don't you agree, Lee? Smells like old wet sock. Smells like fresh fertilizer. Ah, obvious improvement. Now, who to test it on? Ooh, me. While I admire your enthusiasm, Del, I think we should reward the intrepid adventurer who retrieved the final ingredient. Oh, I don't want to drink it. I'm literally dead. Cool. Very interesting. The lilac appears to have inverted the potion's intended effect. We should go to Dr. Valen. There's no need to get that woman involved. Here now, Lee. Why don't you toddle off to the bath? It's on me. There we go. We're back in business. The next 5 bathhouse visits are free, Lee. You completed this quest. Okay. That's what they wanted still. Alrighty. We're out looking for bugs. And then eventually fish. Fennel? Oh, how do we get up there? I want those cherry trees. I would like to have access to those cherry trees. How do we get up there? I would assume we have to just upgrade our pickaxe, right? That would make sense. That would be the logical answer to that, right? Ooh, that looks like a big fish. Come on, fish. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Turn! Look! Turn around. There we go. Got you. A brown trout. Alrighty, come here, Buggy. I messed that one up. My bad. Can I collect this? I was just kind of curious. I don't know. Can I collect this one? This one looks like it's collectible. No. Never mind. Ignore me. A turtle? I don't want to catch turtle. That feels really mean. You can keep it? Well, I'm gonna donate it to the museum if I can. Because just like Animal Crossing, right? You donate first one to the museum always. Speaking of which, I need to go and sell some of this stuff that I have in my pockets. Turtle Slayer, no! Get rid of the fennel. I'll get rid of this. I'll sell the snail since the museum doesn't want it. Let me go get that fish that I dropped, and then we'll head back over to the museum. Thank you, I appreciate that. Turtle has a family. You don't need to make me more sad thinking about it. I don't want to think about the sadness that I just fished up a full turtle. A pike, okay. I got one more spot. Alrighty, that's a normal smallmouth bass. Okay, we are going. I'm running to the museum, and then we have to go to the bar. There's the bar. I'm only running to the museum because I don't have pocket space. That's the hardest part of this game. It's just not having pocket space for anything. I can't even donate the turtle? Yay, we get to keep them. Yeah, we do get to keep them, but I'm a little upset that we can't even donate them. Caterpillar. Okay, I can go. I can give it to who wanted the caterpillar? Who wanted the caterpillar? Who wanted the caterpillar? Hemlock, 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 hemlock. Okay. Can you get more pocket space later on? Yeah, it's like 1,000 gold for 10 more spaces. Where's Raina? Raina. She's over there. Okay, but which one is Hemlock? Oh, he's behind the bar. Got it. Here you go. Turn in. Thank you. I will take a rice ball. Hi, Raina. You made it! What did I tell you? It's a full house. Why don't you go around and see what everyone's up to? Oh, and here's your free drink. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I can't tell if those two are friends or enemies. I suppose it isn't too important as long as they can share a drink. Island has been talking about this game of his for weeks. I hope the others are as excited as he is. These other folks and their games. I like to really sit with a drink and appreciate it. You know what I mean? Certainly. Better to turn your senses to one thing and give it to the attention it deserves. Isn't that right, young March? Lee, come here. Come here. I'll let you in on a little secret. You're not so bad. Ha. What was I saying? Oh, so he's drunk. Okay, got it. Got it. Hates us all other times. Seems your young bad. Blacksmith is a bit of a lightweight. It's because he's drinking the cheap stuff. Just like you, Valen. Having no palate is nothing to be ashamed of. Here, try some of my wine. You'll see. I suppose you had plenty of time to refine your palates, but as a doctor, I simply can't recommend drinking at home alone. A girl can't get a little sloppy on a Monday night? This is why you have a reputation for being stiff, Valen. I have a reputation? Come here and sit with me, Lee. That's funny. Hit me. Ooh, she sounds pretty confident, don't you think, Reese? Wish I could say. I just deal the cards, man. I'm in for 50 more tesserae. Ho ho! That bluff won't work on me. Are you quite certain you don't need any more cards, Nora? Are you sure you don't need any more cards, Errol? Now, let's keep it friendly. No need to get worked up. Hey guys, 4 of a kind is good, right? Or should I hold out for 5 of a kind? Guys? Alrighty, coming down here. Welcome to our inaugural session of Dragons and Drama! Oh! I'll be striving to provide a historically accurate experience, but if I slip on any details, please speak up. I wrote a backstory for my character, Lee. She's a druid, and she can talk to flowers. She loves nature, but I don't get what to do with all these numbers. Follow my lead, Celine. I set all of these useless stats to 1, so my mind stat can be at 67. Which you would think is impossible for a starter character, but if you look at the rules section 107 paragraph 2, you'll see that. Phew, Adeline sure does know her stuff. Look here, Lee. I'm whittling out some miniatures for the game. This is Celine's druid, Daffodilia. This is Adeline's wizard, Moonsilver, and this is Baylor's thief, Snicklefritz. Me? I'm Bad Brad, the bearded bard. Please call him by his full name. Sigh. Is this what I get for arriving late to the cards table? I have no idea what's going on, or why everyone keeps calling me Snicklefritz. I love this. This is awesome. And all the kids are up here. Let's see. What do they have to say? Yep. Psst, Lee, don't let anyone see you. The coast is clear. Now, before we tell you anything, you have to pinky swear you won't tell anyone. Because we're planning a heist. Luke is the brains. Dell is the brawn. I'm the face. And you're the courier, Lee. And our target is Mr. Baylor. His secrets, more precisely. Why does he always keep his door locked? Is it because we keep trying to go in there uninvited? We're going to find out. Meet us here next week, Lee. That's so cute of the kids. Oh my goodness. That's really sweet. Alrighty, let's do a little nighttime fishing. With the new energy that we have. That we got from that bar drink. Ooh, new fish. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's clay. We'll come back for it. Alrighty. Well, we can't. I will keep the turtle. Because that's important to me. Grab the clay. I've got room for 2 more fish. That's classic Snickle Fritz behavior? Yeah. Rock bass. Okay. Alrighty. There's a swarm of fish down here. What am I supposed to do with that? I'm curious. Okay. Right. Okay, run back home, and then I'll come back up here in just a second. It's getting rather late. I don't care. Run, 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 run. Okay. I just have 1 spot. Let me see what we can do. 12:10. Oh, it's gone now. But there's this big bubble spot, so I don't know what that is. What is that? The bubbles? What if I go around the other side? Here. Go, 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 go. Quick, quick, quick. Okay. It's in the bubbles. What does that do? Try jumping there? Oh! Oh! Oh, that's what that does. Thank you for your assistance. I didn't know that you could jump there. Back from dinner, we marry anyone yet? Not quite. Not quite. Okay, run, 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 run. In bed, in bed, in bed, in bed, in bed, in bed, in bed. Sleep. We made it. We made it. We made it. Alrighty. 98. Because we did 3 quests, sold some items, we did some museum donations. We're about to level up again. 9. Can we get to level 10? Let's go. We ranked up. Stone. Woohoo. Alrighty. This game looks really good. It's pretty good. I would highly recommend it already. I'm really enjoying it so far. Okay, so the Saturday. Alrighty, let's see. Reporting the mines. What's the town to discuss the reopening of the mines? Okay. Lee, Dozy absolutely insisted that I send you an extra token of apology for nearly knocking you out with my experimental potion yesterday. Use a magical object that you might find useful. Weather crystal ball. Lee, congratulations. Mystria has reached the Stone Star town rank. We couldn't have done it without your help. Mystria is sure to make a full recovery with your continued assistance. Copper ingot. Oh, I have a full inventory. Me trying to figure out, why am I not picking up anything? Well, there you go. That's why. Okay, let me go grab those 2 things outside. Must be the cough medicine, because that's too many months. You're so right. Crystal ball. Tomorrow will be a thunderstorm. Oh, okay. I like it. I understand what it's doing. Drew, thank you for the 38 months. I truly appreciate it. Welcome back on It's Lovely Loser Club. I hope you enjoy your continued sub badge and your continued use of emotes out here. 38 months is a long time. Goodness. Alrighty. I am gonna put the turtle into here. I'm gonna sell one of these, I guess. We'll see. I don't know what else we need. Okay, let's go try and open up the mines here. And then maybe we go down to the beach today again. Where am I supposed to meet? Island and them? At the museum. Okay. Literally just at the museum, so like right up here. Here. Hey baby, are you a crystal ball? 'Cause orb. Lee, thank you for joining us. I hope you haven't roped Lee into your schemes, Island. What's this all about? I believe the time has come to discuss reopening the mine island. With all due respect, I believe we should be focusing on the museum. We don't have the workforce to reopen the mines in a commercial capacity, whereas the museum is drawing interest far from as far as the capital already. I believe it is the surest way to raise Mystria's renown, which should be our top priority. We are in agreement that the museum should be our focus, Errol. However, with the arrival of Lee, I believe we now have the perfect person to begin exploring the mines. Shipments of ore would be invaluable to the town, and there are surely incredible artifacts just waiting to be discovered in the depths. The more dangerous the adventure, the better. That's the spirit. I did. I've already got stone rank. Okay, it said once it hits stone rank. So I think I just have to wait until tomorrow, I guess, then? Because I'm already stone rank. Oh, only one. That's fine, I guess. Let's see, view wings. Oh, I need to go and donate that, copper ingot then. Let's go to the ocean then. We'll try some of that. Flora. Got that. I haven't found any of those yet either. I'm working on these. And then insects. I haven't seen this one. There's a little bug there. Cool. Just gotta keep my eyes open. This game, I am obsessed with it, Drew. That is simply it. I am simply obsessed with this game so far. It's been wonderful. It has been wonderful trying to find a bunch of stuff. And going fishing and trying to find everything that we need to. It's wonderful. Nice. Red snapper. No floor food eaten, multiple small children, and loose dogs yelled at. Good. Sounds like a successful time. Alrighty, can I donate this red snapper now? Did all that. Now can I donate this red snapper? No. Cool. That's fine, I guess. It's fine. I just fished it up for nothing, I guess. Alrighty, I will go back after I... fill up my inventory real fast. Wait, can I jump in? What's right here? No way swimming? Yeah, way swimming. Pretty sick. I don't know what those are. Maybe it's just watermarks? I don't know. Alrighty, salmon! We'll see if we can... do what we gotta do. I was giving her all the samples and she loved the grilled cheese in the freezer area. I like... yeah. Incredible time. That's just Linesley. Okay, well... well, we tried. I will say, I used to love the grilled cheese from Costco in the freezer section because you just put them in the toaster. I just ate too many of them in college and now it's off-putting for me. And the idea of eating them is not fun. Of course you gotta buy her a smoothie too. You're so right. What a pleasant breeze. The flower petals smell nice, don't they? Alrighty, let's see. Archaeology, level 5. Oh, I only have 9. My bad, sorry. Yikes. This looks so cute. Is a new game? What's up? It is a new game. It literally just released today. Oh, I wanted to go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's go. Did I? Oh, I didn't even look at the quest boards today. Let me go do that first. I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh. Full energy, apparently. Good to know. How quickly do I have to do this? I guess we'll do that? I don't know. Is Calderis romanceable? Asking for a friend. Yes. That we discovered that answer is yes. Anybody that has a little heart next to their name is romanceable. Anybody that just has a normal like gemstone next to their name, not romanceable. So wood. Nice. Turn around, fish. Right here, come on. Nice. Bike. Nope, incredible wood. I know. We've been... I keep saying I would not, but you never know. Never say never, I guess. But also there are many other hot characters that I would like to romance first before the stone dragon. Before the guardian. I guess. Got one piece of wood. One piece of wood donated. Alrighty, this is the pond. Is there any? Oh, yeah, those were those ones. Let's see. Can I catch one pond fish here today? Nice! A frog. Okay. We'll see if we can donate the frog. All the other fish we cannot donate. I am looking for other bugs and such too. So if we find other bugs and such, I would like to acquire them. Oh, I wanted to go to the beach. I'm going back to the beach. We're gonna go to the beach here in just a second. Alrighty. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. To the beach. Let's go to the beach each. That's an ant, right? I will just toss that from my inventory. Backpack. Toss. What's up, Baylor? Little game, but he made me a character and everything. Still, what kind of name is Snicklefritz? I like Baylor. He seems cool. This isn't Stardew? Cola. It's not Stardew. It's not Stardew. It's a pretty cool game. I'm not gonna lie. Kelp! Or seaweed. Okay. Oh. And you can go fishing. And there's bug catching. It's a great time. I haven't done much fishing in the ocean, so I'm hoping that we can get a couple of fish here. Come on. Someone's gotta. Right there. Come on. Wow. Swordfish. Who wants it? Let's see. Alrighty, a tuna! Alrighty, where we gotta go? Let's go this way. Let's go to the museum. See if we can donate any of this stuff. If we can, great. If not, we go home because we are already tired. Oh, that's fine. Wow, a beach. Hi, Matt. Welcome on in. It looks like it won't drive me bonkers. No, it's like Animal Crossing fishing mechanics. It's quite nice. And there's bug catching. I can't donate any of that. It's fine. It's fine. I guess I just have to sell it. I was really hoping we would be able to. We'd be able to, get what's it called to donate some of this stuff. I guess not. Alrighty. Well, good news is we got a lot of fish. So, that's cool. Bad news, we didn't really do a whole lot today. So, did I water my crops today? Yeah, okay, we did. Okay. I'm going to bed. Don't worry, I'm going to bed. I'm doing pretty good. I've been really enjoying exploring this game. Again, for anyone that's interested, this is called Field of Mystria. It's a, like, pixelated farming game with insanely hot characters and magic and dragon and fishing and bug collecting and a bunch of other stuff too. It's really fun. No fishing minigame. That is too tough. It's really, really pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. And hot people. And hot people. Yes. Level 11. What are we getting? Okay. I'm sure you could probably auto add stuff. I just don't know. I haven't tried. Also, what's up, Royce? Welcome on in too. Stardew Valley 1.7 looking crazy. Yeah. How do I do it? I guess I can auto add organizing. You had me at hot people. Strawberries, there we go. Potato. Cool. That's not ready yet. Do not eat that. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. So characters full design and when they speak, and I was sold. Which one? This one? This one? This one? Hold up. This one? Wait. It was probably this one. It's probably this character, right? Yeah. 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 This one? This one? Reese? This one? Just saying. Alrighty, I gotta go meet them at the mine's entrance. Let me grab a sword. Hang on, hold up. They are like all amazing. Oh yes, as stated, they are all incredibly hot. So, would highly recommend. For anybody. And there's magic as well. So, what's not to love? Yeah, accurate, you're right. I love games. Games are good. Games are good. Me when Rhea Ripley. Yeah. Understandable. Completely understandable. Shard math? Alrighty. go up here. We gotta go to the mine entrance. I don't know where the mine entrance is. So we're just gonna hope we run into it somewhere over here. Is it over here? Is this it? Is this it up here? Yeah, it is. The music is sick as well. What a joyous day. Mystria's town rank improvement shows that we're on the right track. Why? Just think, if we leave the mines closed, we can continue to focus our efforts on other town initiatives. Arrow, we both know the town's growth will not continue without a reliable source of stone and ore. New artifacts for the museum would be boom too. The earthquakes revealed cave passages beneath the mines that are yet unexplored. Keep your wits about you. For Mystria. Here we go. Into the mines. Good luck. I will do what I can to assist the both of you with your finds at the museum. Here we go. With the main shaft collapsed, you'll need to take the ladder down to start your descent. The elevator isn't working, but Arrow believes that if you can rediscover the elevator platforms further down, that it can be restarted. Incredible! Another dragon statue? This wasn't here before the earthquake. Looks like the statue on my farm. Haha, it seems the archaeologist's bug has bit you too. I need to confer with Errol and begin a thorough search of the mine's history. It's hard to believe that there's no record of the statue. I hate to cut and run so short, but this is of immense archaeological importance. Will you be alright on your own, Lee? Yeah. Best of luck. We're looking forward to your findings. Alrighty, here we go! Okay, so I can't talk to that one, but I can offer it the other stuff. Find new materials, forage, fish, insects, and even treasure. Don't forget that you can jump and swim as you explore. Every 5 floors. Okay, that's understandable. Okay. Proceed with care. Magic seeping into this world has turned inanimate objects into monsters. Oh, I didn't know we could get armor in the mines. Well, that's cool. Good to know. Okay, well, we got wood. Okay, can we jump? A ruby! Aha! Okay, I've got copper ore. Ah! No, 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 no! Don't die! How do I... Oh, no! How do I... No! Go! Fight! 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 Go! Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay. No, no! No! Don't! We will die in these mines! Okay. How do I... Okay. Alrighty. Go into my backpack. I'm gonna just toss this for now. I meant to stop in to the museum. Monster core. Okay. I'm sure we will get more of... I have another potato at home. Fuck it. Give me this. Red toadstool. Swim! Get away! Get away! No, 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 no. Gimme, 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 gimme. There's boots there. No. No, 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 no. I think I will die. Step 1, don't die. Good to know. Okay. Well, I have to leave this down here, and I don't know what to do about it, so... I guess I'm gonna just toss this for right now. Sap. Okay. That's fine. Get out of here. 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 Stay away. How do I leave? 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 Okay, how do I get out? How do I leave? How do I leave? How do I leave? Oh, it's right there. Yes. Okay. Run! I should have ate the potato. Why did I just toss it? Oh my god. Donate, wait. I just dropped them on the ground! Donate. There you go. Upper Mines Forage set. Spring crop set. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, well, we will have to come back on a day where I am not, where, I don't know, something else happens. We'll get it there eventually. What do we do with the rubies? Wait, can I see? What does ruby do? Sparkling red gem can be sold, gifted, or used in certain crafting recipes. Got it. So then, if I go into town here... I'm only buying that because I think we have to donate that, and I haven't found it yet. I don't want to know what... I don't want to find out how, Very cool. I don't want to find out how to... What happens when we die. Alrighty, we leveled up. How do I... Oh, okay. So we need more. We're gonna need a bunch more. Okay, I got it. Heard. So... Got it. Let me come into this room. Donate. Because I think I need to donate the nettle. There we go. Close. Exit. I'm gonna go over to the archaeological site over here. And hopefully we can get whatever. See if there's anything new down here. Just shards. Okay. What's over here? Okay, just another one of those. That's okay. I guess I will come back another time. Ooh, here. Another one of those. Okay. I will be back in just a second. I have too many things in my inventory. I might go... Who sells it? It's the town... Someone in town. Let me go and upgrade my backpack because this isn't working out for me. I have too many things to hold. Too many hands to hold. I've already caught that one. Did you just break up with a backpack? No. Bum, 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 bum. I can't even pick it up! I can't pick up the backpack upgrade because I don't have space. I hate this. What the flip? Fields of Mystery, how could you do this to me? That's so mean. Go get my freaking backpack upgrade from the town. Because it's just sitting on the floor now. There we go. Request for wild berries. Yes, I can do that. I've got quite a few wild berries. We can do that. Elsie was the one that wanted them, right? Ah, a bit of peat. Oh, we can go and donate this. Okay, let me go do that first. I do realize it is harder to run in the rain, which I think is interesting. It's like a fun little mechanic in the game. Okay, let me grab this and then we'll go over and donate the other stuff. And then I think I like straight up need to just either sell stuff or I need to get, I don't know. I need another chest or something, or I gotta make a chest. How long is, you can go until 2 a.m., so you'll pass out at 2 a.m. We're unlocking a special hat, explorer's hat, and we're opening up this chest. Berries and cream. Berries and cream. Okay. Where is that lady? She's up here in the main house. There's Elsie. There we go. That's Dragon Manager or Drama Maker, whichever you prefer. I think that is really cute that Island makes everybody play Dungeons and Dragons with them. Alrighty. Anything over here at all? Just making sure I'm not missing stuff. Oh, Ancient sealed set of legendary armor. Interesting. Okay. Any little fishies? I'm not gonna lie, I'm obsessed with my character. Nice! Some grass. I'm obsessed with my little character's outfit and sprite. I wasn't expecting to spend my hottest years in this podunk town, but here I am. Oh, just me? Okay. Alright, Juniper. Sure. Tell it like it is. Your character's so cute. I love the bandana. I am obsessed with it currently. It's wonderful. Alrighty, sell this. Let me go around this way. And then we don't have any more space in here. I'm not gonna lie. So we can use these for whatever. I'm gonna take the berries out so that we can eat them, I guess. I will need to donate a potato again. I'm gonna sell these ones. And we'll just do that. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Hi, Soya. How was, Galaxy today? I almost said SMO. How was that? Welcome on in. The tote? Wait. What's with the gritties? Hello, gamers. How was stream? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope you're all having a wonderful thing. I was like, I'm not used to seeing y'all come in with the gritties. With the goose gritties. The gritty goose. It was good. The Lumas are super cute. I love them. Yeah. Yeah. I remember playing Galaxy. I did play a tiny bit of Galaxy because technically it was my younger brother's growing up. But I know enough about it where like I played a tiny little bit. But welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, my name is Lee. My pronouns are she, her. I play a lot of Stardew Valley and cozy farming simulator games as well. I also do a lot of speedrunning and a lot of speedrunning content of games that probably shouldn't be speedrun, but I speedrun them anyway. I speedrun Stardew Valley and Mail Time, and what else do I speedrun? Melatonin, Played Up, Call to the Lamb, A Little to the Left, now Minami Lane, and probably eventually this game. We're taking a look at I was about to say Mysteria Lane. What is the name of this game? Fields of Mysteria. Fields of Mysteria. It's very cute. I love it. So far. It is... All of the characters are extremely hot. There's fishing. There's magic. There's bug collecting. There's a museum that you donate things to. There's a whole mine system as well. So, if you like Stardew Valley, you're gonna like this game. That's where we're at right now. Desperate Housewives on the break gave me Wisteria Lane vibes. I don't know. I think it's just because I said Minami Lane right before it. That's why. So, it is wonderful so far. We're crushing it with our town levels. The whole premise of the game is that you're trying to restore the town after an earthquake. And there's some dragon statues that you can apparently romance as well that we discovered. So that's pretty cool, I guess. That's what you're into. You never know. What's up, Mike? I'll fish you up today in rematch chat. Maxwell is in shambles. I still haven't seen myself. I don't know what photo was used for that. I was aware of it being put in, but I don't know what photo was put in of that. If it's me, I don't know what it is. Not the Maxwell, yeah. Yeah. Fields of... Yeah, exactly. Desperate, yeah. Have me at fishing. We can romance dragon statues? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll show you. Calderas. Let's see, did we level up? Let's go. Level 12 already. Beautiful. Alrighty. We've made it through 8 days, so nothing too crazy. Alrighty. Make sure everything's saved. Give me a second. Alrighty. Breezy with cherry blossoms in the air. Oh, I didn't even look. Is someone's birthday? When? 10th. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Okay. This is Calderas. You can talk to him every day. Do you feel a shift in the air? It seems the flow of magic has increased. How do you know you can romance people? Is if they have a little heart next to their name. So this statue of the dragon, we can romance. So, the minds have been opened? Interesting. Keep me appraised, Lee. Although I feel my strength slowly increasing, my memory still lags. Alrighty. And then you can, like, upgrade different skills with it. Catch of the day. What else can we find? Ooh. I do kind of want that. Actually, no, I want the extra spot. There we go. Baked potato recipe. Thanks, Nora. And sliced turnip. Cool. Gotta read all of this, and then let me grab my watering can so we can do this. We can take care of our stuff out here. Romancing dragon statues is the best mechanic a game has ever added. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Alrighty. Our 2 crops right now. Can I legally get married to the dragon statue of my choice? I think so, is the whole thing. Is that I think you can get married in this game, and I think that is one of the things. So we'll see. We'll see once we get there. Ooh. Bug. Got it. Question mark butterfly? Okay. Sick. That's a big fish. Big fish. We're in the ocean. Apparently that's the ocean. Okay. Big fish. Can I file a prenup with my dragon statue? Probably. Yeah. Is this game also on Switch? I picked up Moonstone Island for PC though. Still want to play through that first. Too many games, not enough time. Agreed. That's a good question. I don't know. Only because this game is technically in early access. A quick Google search can figure that out for you. Fields of Mystria. Switch? Let's see. Bum. FAQ. Currently available for Windows PC and is also Steam Deck compatible. So there you go. Currently focused on bringing the game to its 1.0 release on PC, we will evaluate potential ports at a future time. So technically this is like an early access game, but that's about it. Yeah. For right now, but it has so much already. Despite it being an early access game, it's got a lot. Oh, a chest! Chocolate cake! Let's go! Wait, can I dive? Oh, no. Update to self? Don't do that. Do not jump in and... You can also go swimming in this game as well, too. As I just demonstrated. As I just demonstrated, you can full on get into the water. Close that. Alrighty, beautiful. Let's go to the mines and hope that we don't die. Can I take berries? I think I have berries in my pocket. Oh, they only give 1 energy? That sucks. Okay, well, we're going at it again. We're gonna see how the mines work. Ooh, glass. Okay, alrighty. And jump. We can actually collect stone this time. Because last time we didn't have enough inventory space to even think about that. But now we can actually do all this. Wonderful. There we go. Alrighty. I'm not ready to fight you yet. Get over here. Okay. Well, we didn't die, so I'll take it. Bug. Let's go. This is cool. And yes, the enemies in the mine are slimes and also, lanterns. Yeah, we saw that right. It is also lanterns. So. No. Okay. There we go. We made it. 4 slimes. Yeah, sorry. There we go. Level 3. Ooh, bug. Nice. Copper nugget camouflage bug. Ooh, we are tired. Eat the chocolate cake. Let's go. Perfect. Alrighty. No. I'll wait for it to cool off. Okay, get over here. No. Okay. Wait for it to cool off. If I could learn how to do combat in this game, that would be cool. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Also, I should clarify as well, for anyone that just came in on the raid, how people raid and run. So if you need to go and leave and take care of yourself, please make sure to go and do so. And again, Sway, thank you for the raid. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your community with me. Perfect copper ore? Wow. Alrighty. Mushroom? Come on. wake up. Ooh. Stop. Ah, no, 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 no. Get away. Okay. It's fine. Fuck, I'm stuck here now. No. Everybody's high. Again, if you need a break, run. Oh, there's the ladder. Oh, wait, what is this? What are you? There's a mushroom? Upper Mines mushroom. No, 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 no. I just want the copper. Okay. Run, run, run. Beautiful. There's a little slime. Another little bug for us. Go. Another little ruby we can collect. Alrighty. Oh, 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 oh. You stay there. Nope. Okay, cool. Thanks. Monster core. Whee! Wait, can I pick these up? Inventory? Let's see. Okay, well I can't donate those to the museum. Miner's boots. Unlock cosmetics. Okay. Got it. Cool. We did it. Can't pick it up. I was kind of hoping I would be able to pick it up. Okay, it's 8 p.m. We made it down to at least level 5, so that's cool. Oh, that's a new enemy. That one throws shit at me. Alrighty. Come on. Got it. Alrighty. Update. That really hurts, doesn't it? Eat that. Ah! Okay. Alrighty. Cool. We've now made it down the first 5 levels in the mines. I guess 6 levels now? I want to collect more stuff. Well, mainly, I really just want a lot of copper ore as well, too. Because, we need to. We need to upgrade our tools here. So the quicker we can do that, the better. Nope. Thank you for the copper ore. I guess we got some glass now too. And we're just gonna leave. Perfect. Okay. It is 11:10. I'm just gonna run into the museum real fast, donate what we can, and then we can skedaddle and run home. Donate. Beautiful. Medals of Mysterious set. Mines forage. There's 2 more that we're missing. 3 more of those ones. Perfect. Alrighty. Running home. Oh, we didn't go over to the left to see if there was any, archaeology spots today. Let me do that. I know it's late. I'm sorry. I know it's late. I don't really care. The museum is more important to me than the time. Oh, here's one. Alrighty, another shard piece, that's fine. Another shard piece, that's also fine. Alrighty, we can run home then. We did get a lot of essence though too, so that'll be nice. We can start increasing our levels with things. It's 1:10. I don't know if we'll make it home. Uh-oh. This is my farm, right? I think so. At least make it onto my farm. Go, go, go! We're so close. So close. Hey, at least we made it onto our farm. I don't know if that does anything for us, but at least we made it onto our farm. Alrighty, level 13. Beautiful. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna play through one more day, and then we'll probably call it there for the night. Oh, I overslept. Oh, it's literally 10 a.m. Wow. Okay. Sunny and clear. Mushroom stew. Thank you. Alrighty. I am going to take a lot of this over to the like donation site. There's a little donation area for, I need to water those crops. I'll do that eventually. Actually, let's see if we can upgrade anything. Granted that much of that power myself. Apologies, I wish I could remember more. Let's see. Day while going by with 0 stamina gives a stamina boost the next day. Yeah, let's do that. Cool beans. Oh wait, I wanted to sell. Let me sell this. I don't need this anymore, thank you. Let me go to the town. Let me look at the quest board, because I don't think we've done those in a day or two. So if we can do those, that would be a smart idea. Also, let me just look here just in case. Nope, nope, nope. I don't know if you donate that or not. Whale. I don't think so. Okay. We're good for now. There we go. We got those. We're learning whatever this is. A stone bench. We also get a stone bench for ourselves. Can we place furniture somewhere? Maybe just at our own farm. We'll have to see. Alrighty. Request for hay. Rewards milk. Alrighty. We'll see what we can do. I am gonna go and turn in request. That's easy. There, now scram. I've got work to do. It's good to hear you back at work, March. I guess that means someone completed your request? Lady Adeline, yes it does. Happy to help out. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Lee. Thanks, Lee. I have an idea. As an extra reward, why don't you give Lee a quick lesson in blacksmithing? Doesn't that sound like fun? Sure. He was already drunk in the bar on Friday night and said that he did like us, so just saying. He's not so mean. Blacksmithing is a craft that takes time, skill, and good materials. With enough practice, anyone can be a passable blacksmith. But a true artisan like myself can take a step further and infuse the metal with a new power. You're not ready for that. Would you like to view the blacksmithing tutorial? No. Go on, pick it up. You're giving it to Lee? How generous, March. Yeah, sure, why not? He's a big softie, really. I'm sure he'll be happy to let you use the forge whenever you want to work on your blacksmithing. Fine. I have other work to take care of. Okay, March. Okay, March. We see you. Alrighty, copper ingots. Here we go. Leveled up our skill. There we go. And then let's do, yeah. Let's upgrade our Alright, let's upgrade our pickaxe. Alrighty. Beautiful. Now we can break bigger rocks. Oh, it doesn't get rid of the old one? What do I do with this then? Can I just sell it back to them? Or maybe his third impression. Guess you gotta judge him at some point. How do I, I want to get rid of it. Can I get rid of the tool? I don't want it anymore. I have a rusty one. I don't want it anymore. Now I have a copper one. Do I do that? I guess it's fine. I am gonna go in here and buy another chest. Because I don't think we can we? I don't know if we can. I'm sure we could probably craft it. I just haven't crafted it. Oh, I don't have my axe on me, do I? Let me go grab my axe as well. Gotcha. Gotcha, beach. Caught a fish. Did we need that fish? Absolutely not. But did I still get it anyways? Yeah. Let me also grab my watering can now that we're here. Back on the farm again. Can I rotate it? Or I just have to deal with it like this? I guess we can do that. That's fine. Oh, hell yeah. We can just delete it. Okay, give me the axe, give me the watering can, and then put a stone bench here. Oh. Can I not sit down on it? Alright. Okay, apparently not. I cannot sit down. That is apparently fine, I guess. I am gonna chop down some trees though real fast. Because I think we might be close to getting being able to finish the bridge. That's grass seed. I can't plant this, can I? No. Okay. Just making sure. I want to go over this way. Fuck it. We're looking for hay. For Hayden. Oh, hey, a bug. Gotcha. Lots of grass seeds, not a lot of hay. Get over here. I want to catch it! Get over here. Maybe not. Maybe I just can't catch it. A sad moment for me. I'm gonna have to eventually catch it. There's a grasshopper. Okay. Is there a way for me to, like, sneakily do it? No. Come on, bug. See if he comes back over here. Oh, he's just down there. Boo! What was I gonna do? Come over this way. Yes. Got it. Brain working. Chickpeas. Fennel. Leek. I still haven't found that little mushroom thing. There's a morel somewhere that you can harvest, but I don't know where it is. Ooh, a new artifact. Why is my inventory this full? Okay, I'm getting rid of that. Thank you. So, thank you. Ooh, a statue. Cool. Alrighty. We're going over this way. Do we need to? Alrighty. I need 5 more stone and a lot more of wood. Oh, I cannot. I guess I cannot. Let's go! Heck yeah. Do I have space? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these chickpeas. Give me the cherries. Woohoo! What is this? I'm gonna drink some water. Oh! That's sick. That's kind of nice. Okay, I don't have any inventory space, so I'm just gonna hold off. We should be done with the stone now. I just need more wood to donate. There we go. To be all done with that. Oh, I do not have inventory space. Never mind. Ignore me. Hey, what's up, Reese? Look at this bug. Look at this bug. I know it's getting rather late. I will head home, I promise. I promise I'll head home in a second. I want to go back to the archaeological site. Oh, shoot. Escape. Okay, donate. Sorry. Actually donate it. Alrighty. That's cool. Oh, that was my chair. Not my back, I promise. Okay, we just need the cabbage, which I'm already growing. Nice. Okay, cool. Love it. Almost there. You know exactly where I'm headed. I'm headed over this way. Because then I could get stuff like this. Okay, I can come back for it. I just really wanted this. The artifact. Okay, I know it's 1:20 in the morning. And I will probably end up passing out again. I don't really care. At this point, we're here. Fuck it. I'm donating this thing. Donate. Okay, run. I don't know if I lose money if I pass out or not. We'll find out again. And we'll wake up late. Yep. Oopsies. Doesn't look like we do. I'll take it. Do we level up? Let's see. Let's go. Pretty good. Alrighty, it is Ulrich's birthday, but I think that's where we're gonna end there. With us oversleeping just a little bit. Saving our progress. And exit. Exit to desktop. There you go. There's Fields of Mystria. It's a great game already. Relatively. I bought the game. I could have asked for a code for it, but I bought it. It was like $14, so it wasn't bad at all. Let me turn that back on. Otherwise, I will forget to turn back on the fishing for later. The what's it called? That wonderful stuff. Let me go see if any of our friends are currently playing. Fields of Mystria? And if so, we'll go and raid in that direction. Nobody that I know is playing Fields of Mystria, so hang on. Let me see if I can find. We'll find somebody else to raid as well too. And to believe it, within never answer. Let's see. You know what? We haven't rated in this direction in a hot second. We'll go over. We're gonna raid Haley Cat. Haley Cat is doing some Stardew Valley expanded. So we will go and do that. There we are. Alrighty, wonderful people. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed checking out this new game. I will probably be playing it throughout the week. We'll throw in some Stardew here and there. But this may or may not be my new obsession. So you all have to deal with that. Sorry. Whether you all like it or not, if you tune into this channel, I will be playing probably Fields of Mystria. Probably for the majority of this week. I do have to practice some Mayo percentage runs at some point either this week or next week. We'll see. I don't know what's going on. I gotta figure that out because we've got Flame Fatales later this month. Literally in 19 days. That's weird to think about. Alrighty. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your evening, wherever you are in the world. I will catch you all on Wednesday, aka very, very soon. Goodbye.
Ooh. Of the 3 meals, breakfast is the best. Hi, Lee. Hi, friends. Welcome in.